Hey, what's going on today, YouTube? As you see today, I have a Hawaiian shirt on, and that's because it was Aloha theme for my sister's graduation party that I just had. But anyways, with that shirt out of the way, today's gonna be kind of the start of my vlogging experience. So what I want to do is, I'm like 10 months in, or I was looking back a little bit, and I feel like I have a video where I started in September, so I don't know where I began. Let's just say I am 10 months in right now. What I want to try to start doing is a series where I do vlogs every so often during the week, like once, twice, maybe 3 times a week, dating and kind of just talking about my Japanese learning and what is going on. And so that is going to be today's video. It's just me talking and just sharing my journey today with everybody out there. So yeah, currently right now, if I have to give an update on my Japanese, I am in this weird state of vocabulary learning. And what do I mean by that? So I feel like I'm a little bit past the beginner stage of Japanese. I'm getting closer and closer to past the beginner level stage in Japanese, I think, in my opinion, because I'm at that stage to where I can convey basic level thoughts in Japanese to native level speakers and understand what they're trying to say back to me in my Italki conversations. And so currently I have had around, I think, 5 Italki sessions, and I know I only have 2 released right now on YouTube, but I'm working on trying to get the other ones subbed out and out there for everyone to see. But I feel decently comfortable in Italki right now, which is very strange because I never thought I would be like this last year. And it's like a very different thing, learning a new language. And so if I had to kind of talk about what hole I'm in right now, I would say I'm at that stage where it's just I'm trying to really build my vocabulary. And so that's one thing that I've slowed down on quite a bit. And I think what the main cause of that is at its base foundation, a little bit of a lack of motivation to kind of find new vocabulary words, and that's the main base. But I think for me it's been Anki. I don't know, Anki has become less fun for me. Doing the reps is a little bit tedious-ish, and so I'm playing around with a couple of different techniques, a couple of different styles of learning, and trying to see how those work for me. But at the current moment, I'm getting back into Anki, so I have quite a bit of Anki cards to review, and I'm trying to get back into it. But I'm at that stage right now where it's just constant learning of the new vocab words. Like, I feel like it's like that at every stage, and it's one of those things that's a little bit, I don't know what they call it. I feel like I came across this when I was reading something before. It's that level where you're just stuck at, and you're like, I don't know how to get out of it. And so I think that level is just me trying to brute force my way through, by not necessarily brute force my way through, but finding content that's going to keep me engaged in the learning. And so I think what I need to do is I need to jump, contrary to my YouTube videos, it makes me seem like I'm an anime watching fanatic. Contrary to my videos, I think what I've got to do is start jumping back into my subs to SRS type learning style. I actually haven't done my subs to SRS learning style or workflow in a solid 2 months. Like, I've tried, what I've been doing is working on the core deck, and so I haven't set aside time for my subs to SRS style of learning. But I think what's going to actually keep me engaged in Anki is by getting that subs to SRS back up and running and incorporating back into my workflow. And I'll see how that goes. I've got all the time in the world to learn Japanese, and I'm in no big rush at all. I'm quite content and quite happy at the level that I'm progressing at. And it's just a daily effort, day by day, trying to get higher levels of vocabulary and increasing my vocabulary bank. But yeah, that's the point that I'm in right now in terms of my Japanese progress. For those of you interested out there, I guess if I had to say the amount of words that I know, I would say it's around 2,000 or so. I can't really give a hard cap on the amount of words that I know, because I haven't actively kept track of it, and I've done a lot of learning lately where I'm not using Anki, so a lot of just watching with subtitles and just looking up the words on the side. A lot of that, because I just find that a little bit more entertaining. I get to watch content that I like while I get to see the subtitles, and to me that's just been a little bit more engaging. So I think I know a little bit more words than what my Anki might say, and so I would say I'm close to around the 2,000 to 2,500 word count, which in all aspects, I think those amount of words is the level that you would generally need to be fluent, or I guess conversational, in many other languages. Some people report though in Japanese that it's a little bit different. Some people say it's around 6,000, 5,000, who knows. So anyways, my journey right now is just me grinding out vocabulary words every day, just trying to get more vocab words, and yeah. Actually, at the current moment, I'm not even learning new words on Anki. What I've done is I've set my reviews to 0, and I'm just trying to catch up on a lot of cards. I'll show a screenshot right here, but as you can see, I have like 500 reviews I gotta get back into my Anki algorithm, and so that's gonna take a little bit of time. I'm planning on trying to do around 50 of those per day, so I can do it at a manageable amount, and so in theory that should take about 10 days to get it all up and out of there. But thank you for sticking around if you watched the entire video. This is my Japanese learning journey, and so I would love to try to capture it a little bit more and my thoughts along the way, and so this is the start of that. This is going to be vlog number 1. I know I had tried doing vlogging a little bit earlier in my career on the YouTube platform, but here it is in English. And yeah, we'll see how this evolves and progresses. Feel free to leave a comment down below if you liked anything. If you have any questions or comments, also leave those down below. And how you also feel when you're learning a new language. Like, do you feel like you're always ever learning vocabulary forever? But anyways, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you later.